Hi all. I'd like to bring you up to date what's been happening in the last week with me and people in the office as it surrounds what I call the magic protocol. It is a magic protocol because it works 100% of the time. The problem is that things don't work if you don't work them. And what I have been seeing and hearing is constant issues with self sabotage. We're all here to lose weight. We've recognized that weight loss is a psychological issue. And all of us have had life experiences which we can use to demonstrate that none of us are very simple. We're very complex beings. Some of the stories that I've heard are incredibly interesting, but all of them are basically the same. Patients coming into the office being upset because they only lost 2 or 3 pounds and having a very difficult time when I say to them, do you realize that in spite of the fact that you didn't stick fully to the program, you lost 2 or 3 pounds? Can't you give yourself some credit for that? For heaven's name, if you had not been on the program, you would have put on weight. Instead, you lost less. It doesn't console, it doesn't comfort, it doesn't go over. The thought is, I was bad, I didn't do what I was supposed to do, and I don't measure up. It's a problem because it's not honest. It's real in the sense that the person only lost 2 or 3 pounds, but it's not honest because the ability to pat oneself on the back and say, I didn't go fully out of control, I did lose weight, and despite the fact that it was not what I would have liked it to be, wow, I'm still moving in the right direction. Difficult to do. I have to measure up. I have to be. Now, I created the magic protocol to get away from all of that. What is all of that? The psychological pressures that cause people to diminish who and what they are and what they do. There's no question that going off the program is going to cause almost all of the time some slowing of the weight loss. But there is a difference between going off and losing control or giving up control. Both losing control and giving off control are psychological, emotional issues. When you put the candy in your mouth and say, I'm using this candy to substitute for the cheat that will only satisfy me for a moment. If I put this candy in my mouth, I will deprive myself of that moment, but at the same time, I will take a step closer to the weight loss because I will not be sabotaging. Now, here is the key. The psychological issues are the ones that you grew up with, whatever your family experiences were, whatever your childhood experiences were, they all lead on some level to the self-sabotage. If you do the magic protocol, it bypasses all of it. So the key is to make yourself important enough to take the candy and speak the truth. I want that cheat because for the moment it'll give me comfort and I will escape what it is that I'm feeling. However, I will have guilt and remorse and regret if I do that. I also realize I can't say no because I give in too often, so saying no is meaningless. Therefore, I'm going to put this candy in my mouth. And I realize that the instant I put this candy in my mouth, the taste of it will destroy any enjoyment of any cheat that I put in my mouth, so I won't cheat. But I have to make myself important enough to make the decision to put this candy in my mouth. If I make the decision, I'm really going to feel good. I'm proud of myself because I stood up to those demons that follow me. You step up. Tell those demons to hide. Put the candy in your mouth knowing that you're taking a step closer to that summer with less clothes. Thanks.